I'm Fight, and today I want to talk about my first meet, weighted calisthenics. So, I was worried about this first muscle up, but I got it valid. And then, from then on, my entire meet was totally fine. Even though my second lift already wasn't valid because I am sometimes too excited to wait for the judges' calls. I was so sure that this was a shitty muscle up that I didn't even wait for the down signal. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. Whatever. Um, Now, going through the kind of how I felt, really, I was super worried about the muscle up, and after I had a valid muscle up, I could really enjoy the meet. I felt like I left a lot of stuff on the table in a lot of lifts. With the muscle up, I think I could have gotten like 5 kilos that day, um, but I just wanted, whatever I had. And then for chin ups as well, you will see. So I did 40 for my first, and it was way too easy, but I paused at the top for no discernible reason. So don't do that, guys. And then 45, I did the same, not quite as much of a pause. And then 48, I just didn't get above the bar. So, kind of a bummer. I think I could have gotten 47 and a half that day. But oh well, who cares? Um, Something that's funny is that if I get to a sticking point, I just, there's no way. It just doesn't move anymore with the chin up. Something to learn. And while you look through all of the other attempts now, I'm gonna talk a little bit about like the general vibe. This the MMC Machbar Max Out competition in Germany is like it has the reputation of being very beginner friendly, and it definitely was. I had a lot of fun there. I just enjoyed myself. It was great as a beginner. I was definitely not as hyped as some of the other lifters. I was just very subdued because that's generally how I am. But I enjoyed myself, and that's okay. Um, yeah, so that was my failed chin up. And honestly, like none of the attempts I was feeling either like it was systemically super fatiguing or like I was tired or like I was bummed. I was just there and I did it or I didn't do it. And it was actually totally fine. Everything was totally fine at all times. So that was kind of neat. And I rode that wave on the dip as well, for instance. So on the dip, I did like a 6.5 kilogram PR. And it was so easy for me. Just because the dip bars are also miles away from what I have in the gym. They're just so much better. But also, of course, the hype. And there you can see a true RPE 10 dip, I would say. I was really happy with that one, and that was probably the only time I showed emotion on the platform. Now, the only thing that didn't go well from the get go was squats. I have this little adductor thing going on right now, and it's fine. Like, I don't feel weak, but it hurts in the bottom and it feels extremely unstable, and I shift to the right a whole lot. And so, like, the depth was a problem that day, not so much because depth is a problem for me, which it is. Like, let's be honest here. I never go super deep. Um, it's it was mostly because it just hurt like hell, and so I didn't dare go deeper. And you will see like 152 moved okay both times. Like I think I could have gotten way more than this, especially if I had felt better. But I just didn't feel like going down all the way. So here I get two reds for this, which is deserved, totally deserved. And then I get a redemption where I go slightly deeper, and I had to really hype myself up. I don't look hyped, maybe, but I was super in the zone. And you can see also how I'm shifting here, like my legs shifting. Anyway, so that didn't go as well as planned, but that's okay. It was still a record for my weight class at that particular meet, which was cool, and the other lifters were really cool in my class. Um, I got a third place out of three, but we were all within 5 kilograms, so 2.5 to the second, 2.5 to the first, and I feel like we all just had a good time. So, that's kind of all I have to say. Like, if you live in Germany or like in the area generally, go to that meet. It's so much fun. And I'll definitely do another weighted calisthenics meet now, even though I was not sure whether I would. It was just really good. That's all I have. Thank you. Have a good day.